Man, how y'all doing, man? Welcome back to At the Table in SFC, man. I'm your host, Mr. Moore, man, and we back live and on this Labor Day weekend, man, with a beautiful, blessed weekend. And we gonna get right to it, man. So I got the spreads and over and unders on week one, man. The new NFL season 2025-26 season. You know, we starting off on Thursday, September 4th. Uh, We got the Dallas Cowboys. Oh man, they got rid of Michael Parsons. Man, what a big stupid move by Jerry Jones. They want to get a boy the money. We're gonna see what they look like now. They just extended a dude. I forget his name though. Gave him some money instead of Michael Parsons. Oh, what you giving him some money for, man? Over Michael Parsons, man. Get out of here, man. I don't know what Jerry Jones seen or if he's just worth so much money, few billion or something. 16 billion, I think he worth right now, business wise. I don't know, man. I would have kept Michael Parsons, man. Come on, man. He gonna be good for another 10 years, at least another 10 years. The boy only what 24? I think the boy only 24, finna be 25 this season, man. He gonna be good till he at least third, 35, 33, 32. That's another get another 8 years of 12 plus sacks. That's good. I'll take that, man. 188 Green Bay did, but it's cold up in Green Bay. Dallas play on that turf, man, in that dome, but they open the dome too. But they got a good stadium up there. He gonna be. Let's see how Michael Parsons hold up, and that's why Jerry sent him down there too. I think Jerry say it's cold down there, man. You want to do it for the money? Go see what you can do down there, then, baby. So Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Dallas is at Philly. Dallas is playing at Philly. So we're going to see how that pan out. But the Eagles is favored by 7.5. If they come back like they did last year, I can see them winning by 7.5, 8 points. You got to win by 8. The over and under is 47.5. I see these boys scoring 50. I do. I take that over and under. I take the over on that one. 47.5. So you got to get 48. I'll take that one. You got Jalen Hurts versus Dak Prescott. Both these boys can score. They can at least get you 21 points apiece by themselves. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Dak Prescott, I mean, ain't got no running back. I don't know who running over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Dak Prescott. But let's see, man. He got them two wide receivers, Pickett and CD Lamb. So probably get some bombs out there, bombs over Baghdad. You know, Jalen Hurts gonna throw some bombs, and Saquon Barkley gonna score for sure. I mean, if you got Saquon Barkley over and under 6.5 points, 6 points, I go with the over on that one for sure, for sure. That's Thursday, September 4th. Friday, September 5th, in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We got another crazy matchup: Kansas City versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I take the Chargers on this one. But although they got the Chiefs favored by 3, they got the Chiefs favored by 3. I take the Chargers on this one. I don't know. We'll see after Friday if my predictions is wrong. But they got the Chargers favored by 3, and the over and under is 45.5, 45 and a half. I, hey, I, let's see what the Chargers defense look like. If the Chargers defense look as half as good as I know Harbaugh is, it should be. They should score what? What's that? 23 points apiece. They should score over that. Herbert should get the ball in the end zone. You know the Chiefs gonna put the ball in the end zone, and plus you know the Chiefs got deep too. So let's see if they defense can hold up like 2 years ago. You know they got defense. That's in Sao Paulo. That's coming on, I think, at 5 o'clock. That's gonna be on what's that? With YouTube. I think it's gonna be on YouTube. Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. You know, YouTube playing football now. That's Patrick Mahomes versus Justin Herbert. I trust both of them boys to get 21 points apiece. So, I mean, but you know, them overseas games be kind of weird. You know, so might be a low scoring game. I take. I might take the under on that one. Under 45 and a half. I'll take the under on that one. Yeah, I go with the under, and I'm going with the Chargers to win that because them games be kind of weird when they go to other stadiums and out of the country. So yeah. And then on Sunday, September 7th, you got a plethora of games. You got a lot of games that's played at 10 o'clock. Most of the games is played at 10 o'clock. I think you only got like two games played after 10 o'clock. Maybe, yeah, I'll let you know. But first game we're going to go with is the Miami Dolphins versus the Indiana Colts. And this one is shocking to me because Miami got two of the fastest wide receivers in the league, and Waddle and Tyreek Hill. But somehow, for some reason, with Daniel Jones starting, the Indiana Colts is favored by 1.5 points. I'm taking the Dolphins on this, and I'm not even buying into that one. I'm not even buying into that one. Stop it. And the over under is 47. I'm going under 47 because I don't see Tua Tagovailoa or Daniel Jones really doing too much. That's going to be an under, and unless it's some kick returns, a kick return can break this over and under wide open. Because I don't see Daniel Jones or Tua Tagovailoa really scoring. I don't think they can get you 3 touchdowns apiece. I really don't think Daniel Jones will get you. I don't even know who Daniel Jones throwing the ball to over there in Indiana, man. I really don't. I mean, I think he got a solid running back, but I don't know who he throwing the ball to. Oh, Moore, huh? He got Moore over there. I forgot but that's one wide receiver, man. I don't know who he throwing the ball to. One wide receiver over there. I don't. Vegas must see something that we don't see, man. The spread is 1.5. You gotta. That's for the coach. They say the coach is favorite. Coach, I ain't never seen the coach since Luck was over there favored coming into the game. You know, I don't know. I just don't see it. Over and under, like I said, 47. Then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets. They got the Steelers favored by 3, pushing a 3-point spread. Steelers is favored. I mean, I kind of can see that. I can see it because I know Pittsburgh got D, and then the two quarterbacks is Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields. Now, over and under 38.5, you got to get 39 points. Aaron Rodgers could come out there torching. I mean, I know he's gonna be mad about the Jets and how they was talking about him in closed doors and everything. I see that going over. I see that going over because the Jets got a couple. They got the wide receiver. They got a running back. They got a little bit of defense. Yeah, I see Justin Fields scoring 2 touchdowns. I see Aaron Rodgers scoring 3 touchdowns. So yeah, I can see over 38 and a half, 38 and a half. You know, I'm definitely gonna be on Prize Picks, man. And if they go Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 touchdowns, I'm definitely picking that. I know the boy good for 2 touchdowns at least. So I'm over and under 38 and a half. I'm going over. I'm going over on that game. Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets, baby. Okay, next we got the Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got the Jaguars over the Carolina Panthers. I do agree with that. Favored by 3. Jaguars favored by 3. Now, Jaguars got some weapons over there. Trevor Lawrence getting better. He should be better this year. But then the other boy in Carolina, Bryce Young, he got to step it up. Carolina really ain't got no weapons really. They got the tight end. That's about it. But they got a little bit of defense, just a little bit. Then the coach over there, he worked with nothing, and he do something every. I be expecting him to win like 2 games a season, but he always win over 3, 4 games. So they really ain't got no talent over there. The over and under is 47 and a half. 47 and a half. They got to score 48. I'm going under with this one. And they in Jacksonville too. I'm going under. The It's gonna be a sunny day. You know, I'm going under though. I don't think these two quarterbacks got enough in them to be scoring 21 points, unless Hunter get out there, score a touchdown on receiving, and he get interception, pick six. Then I can see Trevor Lawrence scoring two touchdowns. That's the only way this game is going over 47 and a half. You know, got to get 48 if you're gonna bet that one over and under. For the Carolina Panthers and Jacksonville Jaguars with Bryce Young and Trevor Lawrence. Uh, Next game, we got the Phoenix Cardinals at the New Orleans Saints. Now, Phoenix Cardinals, they got a boy over there, man. If they target him, man, he could get some Harrison Jr. He could score. And then Connor, and then with Mighty Mouse Tyler Murray, you know what I mean. New Orleans Saints, Tyler Shaw, that's the court. I never even heard of this guy. I think he was second round pick, right? They say he got some skills, but he ranked what 26 in quarterbacks this year coming into this league, rookie. So they giving him the start. So Tyler Murray is starting against a rookie, but New Orleans Saints is at home. So, but they still got the Cardinals favored by 6.5. So they got to win by 7. And the over and under is 42.5, so 43 points. And unless Phoenix just dominate this game, I don't see it being over 42.5. I really don't. I just don't. I can't see it. I don't see it. But hey, I might be wrong, man. Both defenses might just be garbage, and they might just be running around the field. But I see the New Orleans Saints quarterback Tyler Shaw getting sacked, couple picks, because Arizona got a lot of returning players, and they kind of seasoned under Tyler Murray. So they should really blow the Saints out, unless Alvin Kamara score a few touchdowns. That's the only way I see this game going over 42.5 to even exceed 42.5. You need 43. That's the only way I see this going over 42.5. Like I said, the Cardinals is favored by 6.5. I take that. I take that spread for the Phoenix Cardinals. I say they win by a touchdown in the field. Extra point for sure. I say they will. They got a decent kicker over there, so he shouldn't miss nothing. Next, we got the New York Giants at the Washington Commanders. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. You got Russell Wilson versus Jaden Daniels. I know everybody going to say, we going with the Commanders in this game. I would too. For 6 points, you need 7. You got to win by 7. You can't tie. You can't win by a touchdown. And I think the Washington Commanders going to come out a little better. I think Deebo Samuel got something to prove. How my Niners traded him, you know what I'm saying, to over there. He looked like he revamped, got a little pep in his step now. I think they're gonna use him in a different way than the Niners did. I think they're gonna run more plays for him down the field, or instead of end arounds and play action line passes like Shanahan was using them for. I think they're gonna give him some 10 and ups and 10 and ends, and I think they're gonna send him down the field, because look, if he can get down the field with his boy McLaurin, they're gonna be focused on McLaurin. That safety gonna come down. As soon as that safety comes down, Debo running down. He fast too, so he gonna be coming down, and he got a chance to have some bombs, man. He just got to catch the ball. I seen him catch some over the shoulder balls, man, for the Niners. But we didn't give him a lot of that. We didn't give him a steady diet of that. I think Jaden Daniels gonna give him a steady diet on that. Now they got the Commanders. The spread is 6. The over and under is 45.5. I don't think Russell Wilson can score 20 points no more, man. I ain't seen this dude light it up in so long, where he just on fire. His games be like 17 points and 16 points and when he be playing starting. But I think if he don't do good these first couple games, Russell Wilson, I think he ain't gonna. I don't know, man. I think what's his name, Jackson Dart. I think they're gonna put him in. Look, you only scoring 13 to 16 points these first few games. Then you got that boy over there on offense, and then you got the boy over there on defense that's a rookie coming down that ah. Their defense gonna be pretty good. Their defense really ain't never the problem. It really be the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks can't score. They be struggling to score. Like I said, the spread is 6 in favor of the Washington Commanders on that game. Over and under is 45 and a half. Uh, what would I do on the over and under? Hmm. I go, I go under. I go under. Both East Coast teams, you know, I think Washington gonna put a blitzing on the Giants. I think they're gonna hurt them. Like Hammer said, baby, don't hurt them, but I think they're gonna hurt them, man. You know what I mean? Russell Wilson versus Jaden Daniels. Next game, Tampa Bay Bucks at the Atlanta Falcons. You all know who I got on this one. I've been preaching about this boy Baker Mayfield, man. He got it. He finally got it right. This dude is good, man. Now, last 2 years, man, he been good, man. So, and then you got Michael Penix Jr. over there in Atlanta. Michael Penix Jr. is good. He just ain't really got that team he need. But they got some wide receivers up and coming over there, man, in Atlanta, man. You know, Atlanta like they remind me of like a Canadian football team. They got it. They got speed. They got some burners over there. They got little defense, but they just look like a CFL team because ain't nobody really that big. You know what I'm saying? Even the defensive line, the offensive line is okay. I think the average is what 300 whatever, but the defensive line, everybody look like a linebacker except the cornerbacks, man, and they the right weight, but you can't have a defensive line looking like no linebackers. They got to be big and bulky, baby. Philadelphia, you know what I mean? 49ers, Buffalo Bills, the boys got to be big, at least 315, 320 of average. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but they got Tampa Bay favored by 2.5. I see Tampa Bay winning by 3. Yeah, I can see Tampa Bay winning by 3. I can't. Even though they at Atlanta, they in Atlanta. You know, that's turf. You know, Baker Mayfield could chew that turf up, man. He ready to go, man. Baker Mayfield played good on turf. He played good on turf, grass, artificial grass. He played good on everything. So we gonna see. Like I said, the spread is 2.5. Over and under 46 and a half. So 46 and a half, you got to get 47. I'm taking the under on that one. I don't know if Penix Jr. can get you 3 touchdowns in this game. You know, the Bucks got a little bit of defense. I just don't. I think Penix got one weapon down there. He's a burner. But I just don't think that it's going to be enough, to go 47, unless Tampa Bay just scored 30, blow them out, and Penix Jr. get 2 touchdowns in the field goal. Yeah, I can see that. But you can't predict the future. But I'm just saying, I don't think Atlanta got enough, and I don't think Tampa Bay, I don't know, man. We pushing offense, man. We've been pushing offense the last 2 years, man. The average score been kind of crazy, unless it's been even in the snow and everything. I think last year, man, we played the Buffalo Bills, man, and they blew the rockets off of us. And I think the under and over, I don't know, I forget, but people was telling me that they won they was winning on them picks in the snow games and the rainy games. Still was scoring like 45 plus points. Once again, like I said, they got Tampa Bay favored by 2.5. Got to get 3. Over and under 46 and a half. Got to get 47. I don't see Atlanta doing that. Next game, you got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns. This gonna be a good one, man. You got OG Joey Flacco, man. You got Joe Burrow. You got both Joes. You got JoJo out there. I over and under. You got 47 and a half. The spread, you got 5.5. Cincinnati favorite. The spread, you got Cincinnati favorite. The spread, 5.5. I say they win by a touchdown. They got them two boys over there, man, on the left side, the right side. They got the tight end. They got the blocking line. They signed the defensive boy Hendrickson. So they should make some noise. And they've been losing the starting of the season, the first games. I think Stephen A. and them was saying they was like 1-9 in the last 3 years through the first 3 games or something like that. I think they come out and try to change it because they actually let the starters play a little bit this preseason. I think a couple years back they was like, we just gonna torch it up. We gonna be good. Y'all sit out and we put y'all in the last preseason game to see how y'all look and that's it. But now I think actually they played 2 preseason games this year. So they actually listened, to the analysis and they seen the numbers, how they was lacking and coming out the gate for them first 3 games of the season, the last couple seasons. So once again, I said Cincinnati is favored by 5.5. I say they win by a touchdown against the Cleveland Browns with Joe Flacco at. Oh man, but we gonna see over and under 47.5. Joe Flacco, he known for throwing a lot of interceptions because he like to throw them bombs. But Cincinnati ain't got no defense. Hey, man. Cleveland Browns ain't got no. Cincinnati ain't got no defense. So Cleveland can do something, but Cleveland got defense though. Cleveland got some D. They got the boy on the edge. They got the boy coming down the middle of the linebacker. So we gonna see, man. Next game, Las Vegas Raiders. They in New England. Now this gonna be a barn burner because ain't nobody gonna score now. This is gonna be straight D. It's gonna be straight D. And these boys always play each other tough. The Raiders, when Tom Brady was playing, they'll come in and get one from time. Well, the Jets and the Raiders will come in and get one. And the Raiders, they love to beat the Chiefs. They love to beat the Chiefs. Tom Brady, these teams, the New England always struggle with. The Jets and the Raiders, right? They got New England favored in this game. They got New England by 2.5. So they win by a field goal. So this game is going to come down to the fourth quarter for sure. It always do. Last few years, man, since Tom Brady was. You got Drake May versus Geno Smith. Geno Smith for the Raiders, Drake May for the and Drake May. He looked pretty good last year, and he didn't have nobody. Who he got, man? He could run the ball too. He remind me of Josh Allen up in Buffalo. That's who he remind me of, Drake May. He remind me just of that cat, man. They got the same pedigree, man. So the spread is 2.5. Over and under 41.5. 41.5. Got to get 42. I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be lower than that. I say, if the running back for Seattle, Walker the third, if he get over 120, my bad. If the running back for Geno Smith scored 3 touchdowns, my bad. I'm still thinking Geno Smith on Seattle. He on the Raiders. If Geno Smith get 2 touchdowns for the Raiders, I feel they can beat New England. Because I don't see New England scoring 3 touchdowns. I see them getting a touchdown, 2 field goals, unless Drake may just go bananas and he running for one, throw for one, somebody else return a punt or a kickoff, or because New England defense is garbage. So 41 and a half, got to get 42 in this game. The spread is 2.5. They got New England favorite. I'm taking the Raiders on this game. In this game, I'm taking the Raiders. I don't like that spread, and I'm going under 41. I don't think either team score over 21 points. I don't. That'll give you 42. I really don't. I don't think so. All right, next game, baby. San Francisco 49. We got Seahawks. I mean, they had to see. I always say we because I'm a Niner guy. San Francisco 49ers at the Seahawks. This is one of the games after 10 o'clock. I think we come on at 1:30. 1:30, I think. I think so. Now, the spread is 2.5. Niners favored on the road. On the road. Look, I ain't heard nothing about Jennings coming back yet, but I know Christian McCaffrey healthy, Pearsall's healthy, Kittle is healthy, and the rookie is healthy. Now, the rookie is crazy. He got burners. He got hands. He can catch the ball. Good punt return. I think we're going to use him for special teams, too. Then we got Scantling over there. We got him from, he was on the Chiefs when they won some Super Bowls, but we just picked him up. Now we got Scantling. So Scantling can, if Jennings ain't ready to go, Scantling can get in there and catch a few balls. I would have kept Tariq Owens, man. I would have kept Tariq Owens. Just because, man, this dude got, I don't know, man. His dad was great. I would have just kept him on that. I know we don't do nepotism in the Bay Area. You really got to show who you are. But I would have kept him. But we favor about 2.5. They giving us the 2.5. But we got to stop that running back over there in Seattle, Walker the third. Ooh, we got to stop him. Hey, you better get in his grill. You know who I'm talking to. Warner, you better get in his grill, man. We need more from Fred Warner this year. I'm just saying that right now. I know you can tackle, but them tackles be away tackle. I need you to stop. I need you to meet at the line. I need you to be meeting people at the line. And Walker the third is a big back. I need you to meet him at the line, man. Meet him. I ain't saying every time, but call the right plays. You the quarterback of the defense. Call the right play so you can be there. Your teammates can be there. Come on now. 44.5. That's the over and under for this Niners versus Seahawks game. 44.5. Seattle always play us tough, no matter who they got on their team. They just play us tough, I think last year, the year before last, we beat them twice. That probably was the only time we beat them twice in a long time. Because we kind of was struggling with them. We had beat them once, they had beat us once. A few years back, they went to the Super Bowl. They was beating us twice. Pete Carroll was killing us, but Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is the quarterback now for Seattle. See, Darnold can throw that ball, right? He was on Minnesota, right? They got him out of there because McCarthy, the boy that won for Michigan when Harbaugh was there his last year, they think McCarthy can get the job done in Minnesota, but Sam Darnold was killing last year. We got to watch out for Sam Darnold, man. Sam Darnold know how to make something out of nothing. Even though Jefferson was his wide receiver last year, but he still had the other boy looking good, too. I forget the other wide receiver. Had him come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Had him looking great. So, Sam Darnold, you got to watch out for Sam. I think Sam Darnold used to play for the Niners, too, but he didn't do what he did last year for the Minnesota Vikings, for us, Sam Darnold, man. Brock Purdy, you better step your game up, baby. You got a lot of weapons out there, man. Even though Pearsall's second year, then you got Scantling know the ball, then you got the rookie, then you got Kittles. we should be. You should get 3 touchdowns, man. 45.5 is the over and under. 45 points. I go over in this game. I really would go over in this game, unless it's a lot of turnovers. If it's a lot of turnovers in this game, I go under. But if you got 2 turnovers, turnover apiece for one for each team, this is going over 45, 44.5. This is going over. Yeah. Because you got 2 solid quarterbacks that can see the field. The game has slowed down for Sam Darnold now, Aaron Brock Purdy. Both of these boys can see the field, So it ain't gonna be no easy out for the San Francisco. That's why they only got them by a field goal. So this is gonna come down to the third, fourth quarter. Whoever keep the first half good and play good in the first half, they should have a good chance of winning this game. But I got my Niners. I got my Niners by 2.5, 3. I bet on that one. I would. Niners by 3. All right, next game, you got the Tennessee Titans at the Denver Broncos. They got the Denver Broncos favored by 8. Now, I'm going to tell you why the Denver Broncos going to win by 8. They got the number 1 defense in the league. I put Philadelphia at number 2, if not 1, but I've seen Denver preseason defense. They backups was looking exceptional. I got my top 3 defenses. The Broncos, Philly, and Baltimore. Ooh, Baltimore gonna be. If not, you could put them in either order, 1A, 1B, 1C. You could put them. You could put them in either order. Them gonna be top 3 defenses in the league this year. And I know Baltimore will have a lot of takeaways. Baltimore will have a lot of takeaways. A lot. They got safeties. They got cornerbacks. They got linebackers. Hey, we can't forget Pittsburgh, too. But I put Pittsburgh at a solid 2. Because I just said 1A, 1B, 1C. If I had to pick any one of them and put them in order, Denver, I got 1A, though. Denver, the last year's defense, then they even got better. They got better. They got more experience. They got better, man. Look, they going to have Bo Nix looking like he really belong, man, because that defense going to shut you down. And Bo Nix, all he got to do is 2 or 3 touchdowns a game, and his field goal kicker about 2 field goals, make a couple extra points. If they average about 22 to 24 points, they're going to be winning a lot of them games, Denver, man. We got to watch out for Denver, man. Well, we don't because they're in the AFC, but they're going to have to watch out for Denver. They really going to have to watch out for Denver. Now, the spread is 8. They got Denver. So they got to win by 9. The over and under is 41.5. Now, Bo Nix is the quarterback for Denver, and Cam Ward, the rookie, is the starting quarterback for the Titans. Now, if Cam Ward can do 75% of what he did in college, he can be the new Mike Vick. With an arm, though. With an arm and an audible. Because he's smarter than Mike Vick. He got more intelligence. He went to 2 colleges, and he already coming in comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because he already got millions in the bank account from the NIL money and everything. He one of them boys, man. He coming with a Lamborghini to the game. He already paid. I know a lot of these older cats that didn't get no NIL deals that still playing. They're like, man, OGs always say that, man. And they're like, it used to be. It's better. You know what I'm saying? The game is faster. It's better. More. You can appreciate it more. You can appreciate the game a little more. Cause now you ain't got to come in like, oh, I got to fight for my spot, or you hating on because you ain't starting or whatever. You already got money in the bank. Now you can either sit back and learn and get better, or you could just come back and you already know they appreciate you because of the NIL deals. That's what everybody want to know, like a musician or whatever. They want to know that the people love me, so when I go on stage, I can feel appreciated. People can clap for me. I can feel love already, so you can be comfortable in your skin instead of looking everywhere and nervous and everything. I think that NIL money kind of helped the jitters get up out of there because NIL money lets you know people love me. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's money, but still, money kind of help you get comfortable way faster than I got to prove myself in order to get, I got to get the bag. I already got a little cushion so I can be myself. You know, like I said, the spread, they got Denver Broncos by 8. They got to win by 9. Over and under 41.5, 42 points. I see this. I really don't see it going over 42 because I think Denver, you know, they scored 24, 25 points with Bo Nix. Tennessee get like 13, 14 points. That's still, that's close to 40. So let's see. 41 and a half. I'm going to take the over in this one because I think Cam Moore was a little bit better than Jaden Daniels coming out of college. Even though Jaden Daniels was at LSU and he had, a couple more wide receivers, Cam Moore didn't have that what Jaden Daniels had. He still was shining. So I think he can get 14, 17 points. But I know Denver gonna score. They're gonna have some takeaways. They're gonna be good. So I take the over with this one. Yeah, I take the over. Next game, Detroit Lions at Green Bay Packers. They got Green Bay favored by 2.5. Okay, I can see that because Green Bay got a lot, and then they just got Michael Parsons. Plus, they got all them wide receivers, tight ends, defense, running back, quarterback. So, yeah, I got Green Bay, but Detroit is a monster. You got Gibbs, you got Brown. Oh man, this is the game I want to watch. I got 2 games I want to watch: the Niners and the Seahawks. I got 3 games I want to watch: the Niners, the Seahawks, Detroit Lions, and the Packers. And then I want to see. I want to see how the Cowboys and Eagles game gonna be on Thursday. Cause my next podcast, I'm gonna dig into the Dallas Cowboys, man. If they look phony and they go blow it, because they was bragging earlier in the season. Remember, well, we can get Philadelphia. We are right there. Remember Jerry Jones was saying that. Okay, well, let's see how you pan out now, baby. That you got rid of Michael Parsons, man. Hey, God don't like ugly, man. God do not like ugly. Why you get rid of that dude? Because he told you to call his agent? Don't call me. That's what you're supposed to do, Jerry. You can't be selling this dude no dreams, man. This is a grown man. Well, he ain't grown. He's still a young man, but he's a millionaire already. He don't want to hear that. So don't be doing that. Don't do that. We're going to see how y'all look on Thursday. I really want to see this game Thursday. And it's going to be the only game on, too. Oh, man, I'm going to be keyed in, man. I'm taking notes and everything, Jerry. That's for you, Jerry Jones. But, yeah, that's Jared Goff versus Jordan Love. Jared Goff on Detroit Lions, he did hella good last year. They got hurt. Though. He did real good. They just got hurt. You know what I mean? Green Bay Packers was favored by 2.5. Over and under is 47.5. I see this game going over that. It's going to be in the over and under. I'm taking over. It's going to be 50-something points scored. Maybe 60, maybe 70. It's going to be bananas. Hey, make sure y'all go get them new non-sugar water powder drinks, man. This is that Sunkist, man. You get them from Walgreens. These delicious, non-sugar. Taste just like Sunkist. They got the Jolly Rancher flavor. They got a few flavors up there for y'all, man. Instead of drinking all that soda and everything, you can drink your flavored water. Got no additives and nothing. It's just pure taste, baby. No sugar. Not even fake sugar. Like I said, that Detroit Lions Green Bay game, over and under 47.5, they going to 60 on this one. I'm taking the over on that one. And I got Green Bay. If Jordan Love toned down the turnovers, the interceptions, I got them winning by 3. Yeah, 2.5. I got the spread by 3. All right. Houston Texans at the Los Angeles Rams. This is a toss up for me because Stafford is starting. I don't know if he's gonna be able to stay in with that back. I don't know if he's gonna be able to stay in with that back, man. That back. If he can stay in with that bad back and he get through it, I think he can. Because Texans got defense and them linebackers is coming. That defensive line is coming for you, Stafford, and they know that y'all done put the report out. I would have kept that quiet. Me, I'd have been like, let's keep that quiet. Like, can you work through it? Through okay, take a couple days off, weeks off in training camp, but I would have asked him behind goal, you think you can work through it? Why did they even report that? Now everybody's finna be gunning for Stafford. Everybody. CJ Stroud had a down year last year. They was hurt like the Niners. Miko Ryans and them was hurt like the Niners, the Texans. But everybody healthy now. They back. They back, baby. Oh, except Mixon, right? Yeah, Mixon. They say Mixon ankle. He might be out 5 to 6 games. Or they say he might not even play this year. So the other little guy got to step up, but he pretty good too. He pretty good. Over and under for the Rams and Texans, it's 2.5. 2.5. They got the Rams winning this one. Only if. And the Texans is at the Rams. They both play on turf. No, they both play on turf. No, the Texans, they both play on turf. Artificial and artificial. So 3, 2.5. Got it. Los Angeles win by 3. I'll take that if Stafford stay healthy the whole game. I'll take that. Over and under 44.5. 44.5 for the over and under. Oh, I take the over on this one. Yeah, I take the over on that. Both of these teams can get 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Yeah, I take the over. Both of these quarterbacks is pretty good. Up top 15 quarterbacks, they both pretty good. I take it the over and under. I take over 45.5 for sure. And I think C.J. Stroud got something to prove. Matthew Stafford don't. He already won the Super Bowl. I think Stroud. I think he got something to prove. I really do. Okay, next game. Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Woo, woo. You know, it's nothing like Lamar Jackson wanting to beat this dude. It seems like Lamar Jackson can't get over the hump in the playoffs with this guy. Man, what is going on? Lamar, you got to beat this guy this year, man. I want to see you beat this guy this year, man. I mean, it's only game 1, but you should want to pound this guy the way you lost in the playoffs last year. I know Andrews lost the ball. You put it right on his hands. So pick up right where you left off, because that was a cold game. Even though it's cold in Baltimore, too. It's colder in Buffalo. But that was a close game. You should be still mad, as an athlete. That's Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen, baby. You know Josh Allen, he ain't going for it. He'll get 4 touchdowns himself. 3 throwing, 1 rushing. You know what I mean? He'll get 28 points himself. So the spread is 1.5. Favorite. Buffalo Bills is 1.5. I think they just gave them the 1.5 because they at home. But that 1.5 means that Baltimore is gonna win the game. That's what that means. But Josh Allen, he got like 4 weapons. He got the 2 tight ends, and he got the 2 wide receivers too, man. Hey, he make people great. He make people good, man. He do make people good. Josh Allen, top 10 quarterback, man. Him and Lamar Jackson, man, top 5. Top 5, them boys can get 30 apiece themselves, man. 3 throwing, 1 rushing. Them boys can get touchdowns, man. So like I said, the spread is 1.5. Need 2 points. Over and under 51.5. Need 52. This is going over 52 points. This is going over 50.5, 51.5. This is going there. I almost can guarantee it. Unless Lamar is turning the ball over and Josh Allen turning the ball over, ain't nothing working, and the defenses is just killing the offenses. Both defenses just shutting both offenses down. That's the only reason I see them going under this. Because that last third and fourth quarter, they're going to score about 40 points in the second half for sure. It's going to be like a boxing match. Canelo versus Bud. They're going to be punching each other hard. All right, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. They got Minnesota Vikings by 2. Like I said, McCarthy in there. They say he going to be better. And then Minnesota got healthy. You know what I'm saying? So They got Minnesota favored by 1.5. You got to win by 2. They playing Chicago anyway, man. I mean, Chicago added a few pieces, but I just don't see Chicago ain't been good for a long time. Long time, man. And then the over and under is 43.5. They Chicago always come out pretty decent. I think last year they came out what 3-0 or something like that. They came out swinging. I'll take the over on that one because I know Minnesota gonna score. I know Jefferson gonna at least get 2 touchdowns himself because can't nobody on the Bears guard him. McCarthy, that's McCarthy versus Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams got something to prove. I think he needs to get 3 touchdowns just to have Monday or Tuesday whenever they interview him and after the game. I mean Monday they play Monday night. They the last game. They Monday night. Minnesota Vikings and Chicago Bears. So that's Monday night. So Monday night, Tuesday after the game, Caleb Williams got to have something good to say. But they got Minnesota Vikings favored by 1.5. I'd take that. I would. I'd take that. Over and under 43.5. I'd take the under. I'd take the under on this game. I mean, if Chicago don't score, Minnesota score a couple times. Yeah, I'd take the under on this 43.5. It's going to be an exciting season this year. You know, it's a couple key players out. Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers, Mixon for the Texans. You know, a couple key players that's going to be out. But I think the teams, both the Texans, the 49ers, I think they can fill the void. I think they can get right. I don't know if Dallas Cowboys can fill the void with one of the best linebackers leaving. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's a couple old linemen out and a couple defensive linemen out, but they not really that injured, so they coming back. So I'm not really worried about them. You know, for other teams, I'm not worried about them because they'll be back second, third game. Couple operations they had to remove a few things in their limbs and really not just clean up operations that, you know, they just need to let the skin heal back up, you know, from the getting stuck with needles and everything. You know, I want to say shouts out to Ice Cube, man. This dude is a genius, man. The way he just started the big 3, man. Like, that's like fantasy. That's like a fantasy movie to me. Like, this dude is a genius, man. Like, he just like, hey, remember they used to have this one tournament. It was called the Hoop It Up. Remember they used to travel to the United States. And you could play 3-on-3, right? 2-on-2 or 3. Yeah, 2-on-2. I was in it twice. My friend, I was in middle school, and my friend, his dad took us. We never made it that far, you know. We was a little team, you know, and cats that was bigger than us, you know, they was right at the basket. But we always competed though, man, and it was on concrete too, because they used to just set up all the, you know, we used to do the 3-point contest and everything, you know. None of us, but it was a good time though, you know. And I know the big 3, man. That's so fun, man. Dwight Howard and all them cats get to play, man, and they still got game. They still got skills. Hey, to me, that's beautiful, man. You know, get to relive that, and you get paid. I think the prize, if you win the championship, is $1 million, and you split it between 4 or 5 people, man. That's 175, 250 a piece, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that for. I think they only play like 8, 9 games. Come on, man. You would take that any day of the week. And you get endorsement deals. You be in the commercials. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful, man. You get free rooms, you know, free travel. You get to go to Miami. You get to go to Philly. Man, you get to do a lot, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's beautiful. That's what it take me back to, you know. It just reminds me, man, all the fun you can have, you know. I I want to say one more thing, man. One more thing. It's a lot of hidden scams, man, out here, man. A lot of hidden scams. I'm just gonna point out one right now. Subscriptions. I remember back in the day, man. You only had cable. This is a subscription that I'm griping about. You had cable and you had up to 50 channels, right? And you can watch everything that was on the airwaves, right? Everything. You can watch everything. And if you want to watch the movies, you had to get a VCR, you know, and you go to rent your movies from a movie store and you bring them back. You know, you seen that movie. You know, rent a movie for $2, $3, $5. Now they got all these like Paramount Plus, Apple Plus, plus Disney, plus that. That stuff should be free, man. Y'all, with the subscriptions, man. Y'all gotta stop with the subscriptions, man. Come on, man. Put all that stuff on TV, man. Because in actuality, it's really not benefiting nothing but the corporations. You know, if you only gonna play, look, if something come out, Apple Plus got something. Say for instance, if something come out one time, I mean, if you bring it out, don't make it available all year. Just play it on certain dates. If you think you got to charge for it, just play it on certain dates. Okay, this coming on Friday. You know, September 8th, September 6th. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got to be there to watch it or catch it on a later month when we play the rerun. Why you got to have a subscription? You know, charge cable companies for that. Like, look, we're gonna sell you this movie. They already paying 150 for cable, 130. Well, I don't. I got something else. I don't. But they already paying 150 for cable. Why they gotta pay for all these subscriptions just to watch something they might be interested in? And or you get Apple Plus and it's only 2 movies you like, but you gotta subscribe to that. And they say, okay, we're gonna give you a free trial so you can try it out. Blah 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 blah. Let me watch the movie first, and then if I like the movie, then I get a subscription. You know, if your Plus subscription, if you come out with 5, 10 good movies on Apple Plus right now, and I keep seeing that Apple Plus is people saying, oh, it's good, it's good, it's good, then get the subscription. We don't want no free trial. We don't want to sign up with our credit cards because you got to sign up to get a free subscription now. You don't know where them cookies go to, who can see your information, you know? You don't know. So these subscriptions, look, I'm going to tell you another thing. I was working at this electric e-bike place, electric e-bike scooters. They had all types of e-bikes, all types of scooters, stuff that you got to, the companies, the major companies like Google and, you know, all these tech corporations, Slack. And so what they do, this company was charging them for subscriptions. The subscriptions was $70 a month for the regular e-scooters that people be riding around. But they had bikes and everything. The bikes was like 125. Then they had the bikes with the kid seats in the front with the 4 or 2. You know, those was $275. I think them was the most expensive. But then they had the expensive bikes, the Cannondale bikes and everything. Them people like just to ride regular bikes. Though I think those is like 125 too or 150. You know, because them bikes cost. So they was charging just as the base. This was the lowest one was the e-bike. I mean the e-scooter, $70 a month. Person that's working for Google could be like, yeah, I want to, you know, and Google had the subscription to them, and Google would pay the $70 because that was like one of the perks of working for these tech companies, you know. But all companies ain't got this. But subscription, they had so many bikes and scooters in that building that they was renting out. I asked the guy that was teaching me how to build the e-bikes and everything. I say, man, how many subscriptions y'all got just for this one building? He say 4,000. Now the base is $70 for the e-scooters. Now 4,000 times 70, you do the math, man. You do the math. What's that? What's that? 28, 28, 28,000, 28,000 a month. What was that? I don't know. You do the math for yourself. That's a lot of money, man. To be collected, and the building wasn't that big. The building was like it was 2 stories, but all the bikes was on the base floor, and they had a little upstairs in the garage, little where they was storing all the bikes that come back and they send out again. And the bottom floor was for you to build the bikes and the scooters and everything. I was like, this is subscription based only. He was like, yeah, you got to be with one of these companies or be with our company, and it's a subscription. You're killing us with these subscriptions, man. Just imagine a cat keep that. He keep that scooter for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? That's how much is that? 70 times 12. Let me do that real quick. 0, 0, 7. That's $840 a year. A subscription. Whew. That's almost up there with cable, baby. Almost. That's almost up there with cable. Cable was more like 10 or 12,000 or something, like 13,000. 13,000. No, 1,300. I mean, not thousand, but 1,300. Right? You pay like $150 a month. That's almost up there with cable for an e-bike that you don't even really ride. You squat it, put it up, charge it. You might ride it twice a day. Take it out your trunk or take it or ride it on BART or whatever. Wow. And park it at work. Get back on and go get back on BART. Wow. Take it to your house. You might get on it 3 times a day for $70 a month. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess they got it like that, man. That's, to me, subscriptions just be like throwing it out. Now, I don't know, man. I just don't know about these subscriptions. I got a lot of hidden scams, man, and that's 2 of them right there. But check this out. We getting up out of here. This is At the Table on SFC. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this upcoming NFL season, 2025-2026 season, man. Let me know who you got this week, baby. We out.